Hello. Today we are going to see how to write a notice. Okay, that is notice writing. Now, this notice is given in your school, in your any other institutions, in the banks, in the offices. You find lots of notices which are being put up on the notice boards. But how to write a notice? Today I'm going to explain that. First, that is noticed writing. Okay. A notice, what actually is a notice? A notice is an important piece of written or printed communication whose main purpose is to convey information or make announcement. That means it is a very, see, you have read about letters, isn't it? You write an email. So, what are these? These are a form of communication. And notice writing is also a form of communication, which is either written or it is printed. And what do that piece of no matter tells us? It gives us information. It conveys. It gives. It transforms the information to from one person to another person. Or if you want to make any announcement, then also we write notices. Okay. Now, what is in detail? It is designed to enable news about events, occasions, functions, happenings, etc. Now, in this notice, we write something sometimes about any news. We have to convey the news about any event which is going to be conducted. We'll give the news about that event. We'll give the news about any occasion, any function, any happening like sports day, etc. that have happened, that have already been happened. We give information about that, or which is going to happen, are going to happen, to reach out to a large number of people. Okay. Now, children, you must have seen that many notices are put up on the notice board, isn't it? Now, why is one piece of paper, some matter is written, some printed communication is written, and there are a large number of people, large number of students in your school, and all those students get the information, isn't it? So, what is notice? It is about the some event which has already been conducted or happened, or or the function or any occasion or any event which is going to happen, and this is put up on the notice board so that a large number of people can get the information. Okay, they can be seen on notice boards of schools. That's what I told you, isn't it? They can be seen on notice boards of the schools, institutions, colleges, etc. In other words, a notice contains information. Means what? Notice, what is notice? The notice contains information. That is exact information, correct information. And the notice is always usually very short and clear, concise, and well organized. So these notices are always gives us the information, that is the exact information in a very short and concise, clear, shortened manner, and the notice is always very well organized. Now, there are some kinds of notices. Okay, now what are those? Let's find out. First, I'm telling you kinds of notices. Now, notices for small children, it will be lost. Suppose you have lost something, then you write the notice. isn't it? Or will put up on the notice board. If you found something which somebody else has lost and you have found it and you wanted to give it to that exact person, then also that type of notice is called as found notice. Then there are notice informing about a meeting. Suppose your principal wants to take any meeting, then a notice is kept on the notice board. The information is given on the notice board. Any event, any cultural event, any sports event, any function which is going to be conducted, etc., to be organized or had been organized. Means to be organized and which has already been organized. Next, notice announcing about the tours, competitions, seminars, etc. Now, there are some notices which announce a tour. Tour means a trip to any place, yeah, picnic trip, or you can say educational trip, educational tour. Any competition like drawing, painting, music, dance, different competitions, seminars, which are going to be seminars means any discussions which are going to be conducted in your school. For that also, notices are put up on the notice board. Then there are also notice announcing change of names and addresses. Suppose you have changed your name. This such type of notices are put up on the newspapers or on the bank notice boards, something where like that. Same thing with the addresses also. Okay. Now, while writing a notice, there are some points we should keep it in your mind. So I'm going to discuss those points which you should keep in your mind. While writing a notice, following points should be kept in mind. Okay. Number one is a notice is always written in a box. Okay. So suppose whenever you are writing a notice, in your school, in your copy, that notice should always be written in a box. Okay. Next is try not to exceed 50 to 60 words. That means the notice should not be very big. It should be short. It should not be more than 50 or 60 words. Okay. Next is clearly mention the cause. Now you should, in that notice, the clear mention should be about the cause of that notice. Cause means the reason behind why you are writing that notice. The information which is written on the notice should be clear, concise, lucid, and accurate. It should be correct. It should be exactly. It should be concise. It should be lucid, means very clear, short, and in a detailed manner also. That is the beauty of writing a notice. Okay. The next point we should be careful about writing a notice is details like date should be there, time should be written clearly, venue means the place, venue should be clear, name of the issuing authority means the person who is writing that notice should also be written clearly. That means his or her name should be written. And not only that, along with the name, designation of the person should also be written below. Writing the notice, etc., should be clearly specified. It means why you are writing that notice. That means the topic, that means the subject on which you are writing the notice should be clearly specified. Yan means it should be clearly mentioned. Next is a notice makes use of passive voice and third person pronouns. Third person means we, they, we expect you. like that. So third person pronouns should be used in your notice, and also they should be written in passive voice. That means by whom that letter is being written, it should be mentioned clearly. Okay? I suppose now you have understood what is a notice, how to write a notice, what are the important points you should keep in your mind while writing a notice. Okay? Now I'm going to give you some examples. Now, first, I'm going to tell you how to write a lost notice. Lost notice means suppose you have lost something in your school and you want it to be found. So you have lost your that something and you want to put a notice on the notice board so that the person who has found your thing will be able to bring and give it to you. Okay? So I'm writing a question is written here. You are Radha or Rohan of class 6A. That means you are a student of class 6A and your name is either Radha or Rohan. Boys can write Rohan and girls can write Radha. Anything. You have lost your English reader in the school art room. Means what happened? You must have forgotten to you went to an art room and there you forgot forgot your English reader book, and afterwards when you went there you found that there is no English reader book in that art room. That means you have lost your English reader book in your school art room. Now, draft means you have to write, draft a notice giving all the necessary details that to be put in your school notice board, and it should not be more than 50 to 60 words. Okay? Now see the format, the way I have written. Can you see? Now I have made a box. Okay? I have made a clear box with a pencil, and because it is your school, it can be a name. Now in the question, the name of your school is not written, isn't it? So I have written some school's name, and that is your school is Sri Shankaracharya Vidyalaya, Bhilai. Here you should put a comma and write down the name of the place. And then you can leave a line or you need not leave a line. After that, you write the word notice. Now, this word notice, it should be written in capital letters. Notice. This should be written in capital letters. Okay? Underline that also with a pencil. Your school's name should be underlined. The notice should be underlined. And then leave one line. After leaving one line, write down the date on this side. 24th September 2020. Now see, the date can be anything. The date can be anything. The date should be the same date on which you are writing the notice. Now suppose today is 24th, I have written 24th September 2020. If it is 25, you can write 25 September. Now if it is October, you should write down October, because the day you are writing the notice, it should be written there. Then again leave one line and write down the main subject. Now why are you writing this? Because you have lost your English reader book. So what is the topic? It should be lost English reader book. Okay? Now after that there comes the body of the notice. Now see how I have written. Now this is to inform all the students of my school, because you are a student and you have lost your reader book. So you are writing. So you are informing, you are requesting, informing all the students of my school that I have lost my English reader book in the school art room. The book has been covered with brown paper. Now this is the description. Now this is the description of that notice. Okay, this is the description of that reader book. So how we are describing it? The book has been covered with brown paper but with no label. Now if there was a name label on that, your name must be written, and if there is a name written, naturally the child who has found it, the person who has found your reader book will naturally bring and give it to you. Now since there is no label, who will come and give it to you? Nobody will be able to understand whose book it is. So unfortunately there is no label on that book. In the middle, now you are describing how the book is. In the middle of the pages, a book marker of a cartoon shape is present. That means you are describing it. How is it that inside the book there is a book marker, and what is the shape of that marker? It is in the shape of a cartoon. Okay, now in the last pages the scribbling of a small child is made. Now he is further describing, you have to further describe that there are scribblings of a small child on the last page. Okay, now next is, now you are requesting the person who has found it. Whoever finds it, please return it to me. Now you are giving a treat also, you are giving a prize, you are gifting him because he is going to bring and give it to you. So a treat in the school canteen is assured. You are assuring that whoever comes and gives you that book, you are definitely going to give him a treat in the school canteen. Now your name here, no line is left, no space is given. You simply have to write down your name. It can be Radha or it can be Rohan, and you should also write the name of the class, that is 6A. That was in the question, isn't it? Now I hope you have understood how to write a lost notice. Now I'm going to tell you another notice, another form of notice. Now this notice is found notice. That means you have found somebody else's book, somebody else's copy, somebody else's pencil box, somebody else's any other things. So how to write a found notice? Now in this, I'm going to give you another example. I'll show you how to write. Now this is the topic. Now what is the topic? You. Now what is your name? It is either Aditya Banerjee or Aditi Sharma. Now you are a student of class 6B. Now you have found a raincoat in the cycle stand of your school. Now you were keeping your cycle in the cycle stand, and there you found a raincoat, somebody's raincoat, isn't it? Now there is no identification, there is no name of the student is given. So how will you give it to him? So you have to write a notice to be put on the school notice board about it, so that it can be returned to the owner, isn't it? So you want to write a notice, and so that you can return the raincoat which you have found in the cycle stand to the rightful owner. Now this notice should not be more than again 50 to 60 words. Now see how the notice should be written. Can you see? I'll show you how. Say, now your school, I've told you, there is no name of the school. In the question, is there any name of the school? No. So you can write down any school's name. Now you can write down your school name. It will be Sri Shankaracharya Vidyalaya, Bhilai, comma and Bhilai. You have underlined it with a pencil, and see there is a box also made with a pencil. Use pencil. Okay. Next, I told you can leave one line and then write down notice, which should be written in capital letters. Notice. Okay. Now the date on this left hand side. Now how do you write the date? 24th September 2020. It can be the same date on the date which you found the notice, or you are writing this notice in your question paper during your exam. So on the same date you should use. Now, what is the topic? What is the topic of that notice? Found or raincoat. Okay. Now, see the body of the notice. Now, see. This is to inform that a raincoat has been found in the school campus. Okay, school campus means in the school compound. Means you are informing that a raincoat has been found in the school campus. It has been deposited in the lost and found department of our school. Now that person, you are telling that you have deposited it in the lost and found department. Means you have a department in your school where whoever finds anything here and there and you are not able to identify, no name has been written, what are you supposed to do? You should deposit it in the lost and found department of your school, of our school, whosoever it may belong to. Now whosoever that raincoat belongs to, please claim it, go and get it after explaining the details of your lost raincoat. Remember, see, you cannot say that this is mine without any identification. Can you tell? No, without identification, without telling the other, how can you claim? Then who will believe you? You are saying, and if I go and tell this is my raincoat, now how do that other person believe you? Then means you have to give the details of your raincoat. Okay, the raincoat was found in the cycle stand of our school. Okay, now there is a hint that the raincoat has been found in the cycle stand of your school. Okay, now there you can leave one line or you need not leave one line, but you should write the name. I have written Aditi Sharma, class 6B. This was written in the question which I had given you. Now see here, I have closed the box also with a pencil. Can you see? So the box should be closed. Now this is how you should write the found notice. Okay.